Tingles down my spine. You help me feel. Hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew. I'm your girl Spirit, and today I'm eating a Alfredo pasta dish and a spinach, lettuce, cheese, a regular green salad, and I got half avocado. I'm gonna take my fork out. This is what my food look like. Look delicious. I hope you're having a great day. I am having a wonderful early afternoon. Okay. Yeah, I stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning the other night. I think Saturday night. Got broccoli, peppers and onions. Watching Mary. First time. I watched the whole thing. Me and Nathan. My salad got cherries in it. I want to talk about the ending. We got 5 couples. So in my heart, I felt like it was only going to be one couple. That was going to say yes on decision day. And I felt like it was going to be Jose and Rachel. Now, I was right about Jose and Rachel. The other couple that decided to stay together was Merlin and Gil, which was the firefighter. I don't know what Merlin do. Listen, Gil was a straight Afro Latino. Even though he looked like a black man, he was from Colombia. And Merlin is Mexican. I was really surprised by that because I felt in my heart that Merlin didn't care about Gil. I felt like whenever she said she chose to love her husband or that she's so happy was she was lying. Because she said she wanted somebody who where she wouldn't have to change her lifestyle. She ain't want nobody bald. want somebody with a beard. She said yes on Decision J. I was absolutely shocked. Like shocked. And I was shocked by Gil too because he complained. He absolutely complained about every single thing about her. Like, he didn't like her. He called her high class, expensive, bougie, unfair, stubborn. Like, he called her a negative Nancy, a Debbie Downer. I was shocked. I told Nadine is bullish. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just bullish. I didn't believe it. Like, I was like, okay, somebody lying. They faking, something ain't right. I knew it. Like, I was like, nope. I was shocked. And then, Bao and Johnny. Johnny said yes and Bao said no. I was shocked that Johnny said yes. I was shocked out my mouth. He has verbally abused Bao. Told her he didn't like her. Told her that they weren't compatible. He has tried to make her look bad to the other cast members. He tried to hurt her feelings in every episode. Every episode. Bao told him at the end she felt like she had lost her voice and she didn't take up for herself. But she told Johnny she wanted a divorce, she was done. And he was absolutely shocked. And I don't know why he was shocked. I was so proud of Bao, I really was. And then Brett and Ryan, that was an easy no for both of them. Just no. Ryan didn't even try at all. There was no point of him being on the show. But I feel like the people on the show were so superficial. They all had an idea of who they wanted. What kind, what type of person they wanted to be with. And because they didn't get that, I felt like they was mad with the judges, and they decided they wasn't going to participate. They wasn't going to do everything they can to make it work. They was done it over with, and then they all kept telling the person that they with that, you know, what they wanted in their head, they didn't get. What they expected, how they thought it was going to be. Zach. Wait, let me finish telling y'all about that freaking Ryan. So in the end, they was trying to give it one more last go to really see if they could try to make it work before decision day. Someone contacted Brett and told her that Ryan was on a freaking dating app, child, and got matched with somebody that Brett knew. Brett said you couldn't wait 1 week before decision day. You couldn't wait. I felt like Ryan was all in, but then his friends and people probably got in his head. And told him that she's not his type of woman. He made sure that he was miserable, and Brett was miserable too. That was an easy no. And I'm thinking, because Brett wasn't a cowgirl or she wasn't a model type, he was superficial. He wasn't willing to get to know the woman inside. He was not willing to get to know her. And then Zach and Michaela. In the end, child. Zach, he said all these good things about Michaela. He was crying, telling me something. He never met a woman like her last night. So, Zach was saying how much he liked Michaela, loved Michaela. She's an awesome woman. And he grateful for her. Y'all, he got up there and told a whole huge speech. Like, you would have thought he was going to say yes. So then they asked Michaela, what does she want? She said, I want to stay married. She really thought Jack was going to say yes. And then Jack told them he don't want to be married. And they were shocked. They were shocked. The judges were shocked. I was not shocked. Because I felt like he already decided in the beginning that she's not somebody he wanted to be married to. But I believe that they would make up and have sex, and then they would be like trying to work on their relationship again. I believe sex played a big part. intentions on marrying Michaela, but she thought that he would really stay mad with her and they would try to work on their relationship. But I realized the episode before the decision day, and counseling, talking to Dr. Pepper, I realized that Zach and Michaela was like the same person. Let me tell you why. When Michaela got upset, she would explode. She would overly explode. She couldn't handle like her feelings. And when Zach got upset, he overly cried. And they both expressed themselves overly. They just alike. They just expressed themselves differently. And Zach made it look like he couldn't deal with Michaela. But I felt like the whole time Zach was like playing with Michaela's feelings, leading her on. He didn't really want. He was leading Michaela on. He didn't really want her. He didn't want to be with her. Like sometimes people lead you on. They don't really want you, but they don't want you to move on. You know what I mean? Because moving on means that you might just be with somebody else. I feel like their relationship would have been toxic because I feel like they both need to work on themselves. When you don't work on yourself, bringing that into a marriage don't work. And sometimes people think being married gonna fix everything. No, it makes it worse because you need to work on yourself. When you're married, you need to be able to communicate. You have to know how to communicate. So if you don't know how to communicate before you get married, oh my God, that is going to be the worst marriage because you can't talk to each other. And you never should feel like you're walking on eggshells with a person. You gotta walk on eggshells. You can't say how you feel. You're too scared. You ain't got no business being with that person. You should be able to talk about the hard stuff. And then I watched the reunion. Child, disgusting, disrespectful, unfair, disappointing, ridiculous, disgusting, just messed up. The reunion was messed up. In the reunion, Zach and Michaela talked. They had their time to be interviewed. Child, Zach tried to say that the whole time he been on the show, he didn't sleep with Michaela. And I can tell you that's a lie. personality. Michaela opened up them legs wide and quick. I'm telling you, she put it on him. He tried to say through the whole show he never slept with her. He was lying so bad that he even said he never even kissed her. Lying. I feel like he used her for sex. That's all he wanted from her. They got all these interviews set up for season 13. I'm so done with them. I'm not watching no interviews. I don't give a F what they do. I'm done with season 13. I ain't watching no more. I'm so done. And then Jose and Rachel. Jose talk a lot. A whole lot. He talks so much nobody don't get a word in. During the reunion, he said that Rachel moved out right after they said yes. Yes, they stayed together. She moved out. She called him another man name. And the other man name was Johnny. And I feel like in my heart she slept with Johnny. That's what I feel. And I feel like Johnny only got close to Jose to get close to Rachel. Because Johnny is a serial dater and a serial cheater. And Rachel a cheater too. She told the judges that they were working on their marriage and they're going to get back together. But she moved all her stuff out, moved back to her mother's house. Lying. Lying to the judges. Jose didn't say nothing. He just looked sad. She ain't saying nothing to about Johnny, but he tried to throw shade at her while he was sitting with Marilyn. Gil and Marilyn told Gil after 2 weeks she didn't want to be married to him. She didn't love him and she wasn't attracted to him. And I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The judges asked her, well, you don't love him. You didn't fall in love with him. She's like, no. She was cold and calculated. But now she with Johnny. Her and Johnny was laughing at Gil in his face on the show. Gil had tears coming down his eye. Grown black man couldn't stop. Well, he Colombian. He couldn't even stop crying. He was so hurt. He got off the stage and walked off. He told the show that he would love his wife. He was in love with his wife. He sold everything he had to move in with her. And 2 weeks later, she told him she didn't want him. I knew she didn't want him. She played the show. She was upset with the show that she didn't get what she wanted. And she played him too because she felt like he complained about her through the whole show. The judges asked her, did it bother her that he called her a diva? She said, yeah. Child. Then she was sitting next to Johnny, touching on Johnny. They taking pictures and everything together in Cancun, I don't know, someplace in Mexico. And Johnny was like, yeah, when she started acting like a diva, I just let her do da 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 da. And child, she just was laughing, and Gil had a big old tear falling out his eye right here. He was devastated. He was so hurt. Michaela was hurt. Gil was hurt. And Bo was hurt because Johnny betrayed her with her best friend. Her best friend, oh my God, I don't told y'all about people like she says friend's supposed to be a 20-year friend. This friend probably never even liked her, probably was always envious and jealous, and found a moment that Bo was going to be happy and destroyed that moment. And she made sure that Bo, new husband, did not like her. She told her all kind of stuff about Bao. And Johnny never came to Bao and asked her anything. He just disrespected her, called her names, belittled her, made her feel bad through the whole show. Johnny should have been put off the show. He should have been escorted out because he didn't even try to be married. I feel like Johnny, Rachel, and Marilyn plotted to make the show look bad. That's how I feel. I feel like they plotted to make the judges look bad, the show look bad. They never had no intentions on actually being married. And I do feel like Bo was set up. I truly feel like Bo was set up. I feel like somebody recommended Bo to be on the show, and they told Johnny to be on the show too. They hooked them up, but I feel like Johnny came there to destroy Bo. I don't know who Bo is. I feel like she's somebody, but her friends and Johnny, they all set out for her to look bad on the show, and that's what I feel like she was set up. That's how I feel like Johnny had no intentions on being there and actually, being married and trying to have kids and a family. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, I feel like. And then I'm disappointed because all of them supposed to be here in Houston, right? Then that's why I was so in tune, because I'm in Houston. Child, they got me wanting to leave, and I don't want to talk to nobody else in Houston. Like, I'm so disappointed with them, the way that they act, the way they treated each other, and the way they were so calculated and cold. It was so wrong. The whole show was so disappointing and wrong. I just felt like Marilyn was a scammer. She scammed the show. Rachel's a scammer. Rachel's a liar. Her and Marilyn, I know they friends, and they both done slept with Johnny. They probably having 3 ways. They all schemers and liars. Zach's a liar. I found out that he's just a habitual liar. He tried to make Michaela look like she was crazy, and she did look crazy through the show. But then I realized she crazy, then he's crazier. They basically was the same type of person. They both need some serious therapy. I understand why she need hers. And Zach is the baby of the family. But he uses crying and his lying to manipulate. He's a manipulator and a liar. And I'm disappointed in Zach, and I don't like him now. I don't like him. I don't like Marilyn. I don't like Rachel. And I definitely got a strong dislike for Johnny. When the show first started out, these were my favorite people. Johnny, Bo or Bao. Her name Bao. Is her name Bo or Bao? Bao. Michaela, Zach, Brett, and Ryan. Those were my favorite people. I ain't never liked Marilyn or Gil, and I just didn't like them. I just felt like Gil complained too much. He did too much of like that. He did too much shade, so shady-ish. I didn't like that. So then, as the show go on, the middle of the show, my favorite people were Bo, Michaela, and Zach, Rachel, and Jose. So at the end of the show, my favorite people was Gil, Jose. Really like at the end of the show was Jose, Michaela, then Gil, Bow, and then Brett. Those my favorite people at the end of the show. But I found out on the reunion that Brett was seeing somebody at the same time she was saying that Ryan wasn't trying. She was seeing somebody. Have to watch all the interviews, but disappointed. Oh, I'm so disappointed, y'all. I'm planning. Oh my god, I gotta do an unboxing, but I got something in the mail from the rings, the rings of power. I got something in the mail from the Rings of Power. Oh, I'm so freaking excited about that. I gotta do an unboxing on that, so I'm gonna be watching that show right there too. I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for joining me today, eating with me. I enjoyed that. And I'm out on this Monday. It's Monday the 5th.